Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Patty at Divine Warrior Intuitive here with another reading. We're going to be doing July 28th to the 4th. Lots of energies, the end of the month with rebirthing, revamping, reorganizing, rethinking, a lot of inner, not only healing, but like restructuring. So if you're brand new to my channel, I do intuitive. I am an empath, so extremely intuitive, and it's a little scary sometimes. But the thing is that I hope you enjoy this. It may resonate with you. If it doesn't, then please share. If somebody's name comes into mind, or you're like, oh, this sounds like, so-and-so, please share with them. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Many of our viewers don't subscribe, and that really does hurt our channels, and we work really, really hard at them. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. All right, so let's get started. For those of you that do not know, this is Divine's deck. It's the only one that I use for him. I've already shuffled and prayed over it. It is his message to you. Then we get another energy that correlates with that. That is your energy of what might be going on with you and how we can help you with your troubles, challenges, all that kind of a thing. So let's get started. So Divine is trying to tell you, and this is exactly what I just said. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I can't make this stuff up. So Divine, remember I just said you're reorganizing, transforming a mindset, revamping, reorganizing. You're taking a second look at something. That is what Divine is saying, is say, into me I see. Okay, I can't make this up. It's also the number 8 in numerology, which means it's to be moving forward, to be progressing in a way that is going to benefit your best self, your authentic self, and in a higher vibration. You want to get to the highest vibration. We would probably will never be there because we're human, but the highest vibration is love. So everything you do in love, what you think, what you say, and you have to ask yourself every time you make a decision, do something, is this in love? Because if it's not, if it's in fear, which I just heard fear, is that then you're going to sort of hinder your progression forward. All right. So he's asking you to look into the light, into your spirit, into your soul. This is July's energies, guys. I did your readings for each sign, and a lot of that came up. A lot. Okay. So for some of you, whoever this is for, your energies are the High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. It's the number 2 and 100%. I was just listening to Deepak Chopra, and if I pronounce his name right, extremely interesting. This is exactly what he was talking about. The number 2 is about bringing unity, togetherness, and things of that nature. But it is through the high vibration that you get it. So if you have hate in your heart, or anger in your heart, that's just saying, one, somebody's not listening to me, or somebody's not paying attention to me, or you just need to be loved, or want love, or thriving for love, that kind of a thing. That's the high vibrations that you're seeking. So that is the selflessness. Okay, when you become selfless, that's the highest, one of the highest energies of love, because you're the conduit to love, okay? It doesn't stop with you. It never does stop with you. And that's why Divine says, into me I see. How are my reactions happening? Am I being in control of my feelings, or are my feelings going to be in control of me? That happens a lot. That's why when I do coaching, we discuss where your spirit is versus your mind, because a lot of the times most everybody's thinking of your mind from your mind first rather than your spirit. So into me I see. You should be operating spirit to mind to body, not mind to spirit to body, because your mind is earth and your spirit is your soul. It is your intuition. It is the unforeseen part that leaves our body. It's the energy of our essence, okay? Definitely. All right, so let's see what's in this reading for the end of month and beginning of August. All right, I will be doing individual readings, so please watch, please subscribe, and hit all notifications, and you'll know when your sign comes on. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. So somebody's current energy definitely does need to be flipped. Somebody is more of a pessimistic rather than optimistic. And I heard, well, how can I be when everything's falling apart? You know, when things are falling apart, it's like the Tower card. It is something that is coming together. You just can't see it, okay? So when we're a pessimistic person and we're not looking at all the opportunities, we're paying attention to the things of the past, we're paying attention to things that didn't work out. These are all low vibrational energies. Completely low vibration, and that's why things are not changing for you, and that's why Divine is saying really look at yourself in how your mindset is. If you need some coaching on this, please go to my website, divinewarriorintuitive.com, book a session. You can do a half hour, just have a question, that kind of a thing. Even if your psychic abilities, you're just, you know, not sure, then, you know, set up a session. But you also have the next number 2. So the reason why I said that is because somebody doesn't know how to start. Somebody doesn't know how to begin. That's okay, because you recognized it, okay? You recognize that maybe some of the actions that were happening, and maybe this isn't you, but this is somebody you know, and somebody's coming to your mind, is that this needs to flip. So the high vibration, high frequencies, you can manifest and draw in the things that you love and have a passion for, okay? Because the next one is the number 1. And you have the Ace of Wands, meaning something new and fresh is going to try to start. But again, at the center of your reading, you have the Hierophant. So I can't make this up. Why is the Hierophant at the center of your reading? Because somebody is putting their mindset before their spiritual intuition, your soul. So somebody is putting their earth thinking, well, I can't do this. I don't know how to do it. I don't have money to do that. I don't have this. There are resources for everything. But this person is being asked to go to your intuition. If you don't have somebody, then somebody around you, or there's YouTube, or there's, you know, Google or whatever that can help you in that. And I'm sorry, but all of us could use a therapist. Trust me, we all could, including me. And I do sort of have one. I have more of a spiritual one than I do a earthly one, a secular one, because I've done secular and it doesn't work for me. But that doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. But having a therapist, a coach, a life coach, a transition coach, something of that nature is going to be really helpful to you, because a lot of the times the coach or the therapist can see things that you don't. Okay, so you've got the King of Pentacles there. And that's another thing here, is you've got something new trying to start in the center of your reading. And if you do take the conscious action, the number 2 in this card, to actually make a conscious effort to really re-examine, like I said, the end of the month is all about re-examining, restarting, rebirthing, revamping. You may not have been able to see it, but now you're going to be able to see it. And the reason why is your challenge card for this next 2 weeks is the Hangman in reverse. So you're not paying attention, whoever this is. You're using your mind before. And somebody's not controlling their feelings, okay? Feelings need to be controlled by you. You control your feelings. Your feelings don't control you. You don't go off the handle. You don't get mad for no reason. You've got to really control your feelings, because a lot of that, when you don't control your feelings, that's not selfless, that's selfish. And the reason why, well, I have a right to get mad. I have a right. You have a right, but you also have a right to understand the other person's perspective first. Center of your reading. And the reason why, because when you have the Ace of Wands, it's about communication, something newness. And when you understand somebody else's perspective first, before you get all heated and mad, That's the past. Let's get to the future where you make a different choice. Then you say, oh, okay, I didn't think of it that way, or I didn't look in it that way, or I didn't even know that you had gone through that. I didn't know that really happened to you. I didn't know that was a trigger. Maybe they got PTSD or trauma. I didn't know that. So you learn things when you take a deep breath. Don't let your feelings control you. You control your feelings. Ask the question, why would you think that way? What is your perception of that? And let me tell you, your whole vibration and energy and frequency will change. Your mind will change and your heart will open up. Your auras will begin to expand, because that's our electromagnetic energies that will expand. Why? Because you just became selfless. I hope that helps somebody. I don't know who that was for. Anyway, that's what I was told to share, so I share it. Okay, another emperor. Okay, there was, when I shuffled these, when I opened it, there was another king on the bottom. So you have a lot of masculine energy here. So this, okay, thank you. So communication is very different between feminine and masculine, and we need to really learn how to communicate with each other. Oh boy, if you want that card, just please pop it out again. We really need to communicate with each other, learn how to communicate with each other. If you go on my Get Balanced 2020 YouTube channel, there's a big communication video there for, mind transformation, that kind of a thing. Basically, whole balance is what I do. Okay, so you really have to look at how to communicate, and there are ways to communicate with the masculine, there's ways to communicate with the feminine, but definitely, here again, I can't make this up. Emperor popped up again. So he really wants to really focus in on the authoritative hierarchy. And the reason why I say that is not for earthbound hierarchy, it is the spiritual. So really listening to your soul first, intuition, everything. Because then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, when we have the Knight of Cups, it's a movement forward. He's not moving backwards, trust me. And the horse, I live in the horse industry. That's my job, and the thing is, horses, you move them in a certain way by your legs, not your hands, but your legs. You move them forward, or you move them backward by placing your butt deeper in the saddle. And the thing is, they'll move backwards. This horse is moving forwards. Okay. So get that energy where you're moving forwards. And for somebody, it's going to be hard, because the Seven of Swords is about betrayal. It's about, things not working out really good, but also too that maybe somebody wasn't honest, or they were manipulative or something of that nature. You've got to put that behind, honey. You got to put that behind. Then the reason why is you have to look into. So my ex-husband left me on a year. We were married a year. I was young, but I had my daughter, but my mindset was very immature due to the sexual abuse that I'd gone through. My mind was very twisted back then. But I had to really look into myself and ask myself, that doesn't define me. And I need to learn more about me, myself, my spirit, my body, and everything, because it had me twisted. But I had to get past that betrayal, that earthly betrayal of me. My soul was going to be the same no matter what. However, it's the earthly betrayal that we have to get through. And the only way that we can do that is by two ways. Letting go of the past, which is extremely hard, but it is a forward movement, okay? It's bringing your soul, your spirit, your mind together with that number 2. But the other thing is you're allowing yourself to feel, allowing that to release. We cannot have a rebirth if we don't release all those energies, all those feelings. And that is painful and hard to bring up, but you can do it. If I can do it, it's good homework. It's going to help you. And Hierophant's in the middle. He's going to help you with that. So this will turn the hangman around, because what your challenge is, stop thinking with your head first. Start thinking with your spirit, your soul. What is it that I want to do? How do I want to handle it? How do I want to be perceived? Do I want to be perceived as selfish or selfless? Selfless is love, okay? All right. Let's see what Divine else has to say. What is this 8 of Cups? What is this that is not seen, that is holding this progress? What is this, please? You have 2 8s, so you've really got to pay attention to moving forward. So before you act, before you think, before you do anything, make sure that you think before you do, okay? Be proactive, not reactive. Ace of Pentacles, okay? Ace of Pentacles. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. This might be somebody thinking about leaving work, thinking about maybe changing careers, changing, and that's fine, because our purposes in life change all the time, okay? We don't live in our purpose throughout our whole life. It changes, and it may change 100%, or it may change just, you know, you might have, for example, I'm in the horse industry. I've done things a certain way for 20 years. It's not working anymore. So I have to reevaluate and go with the times, or go with the trends, or decide a different way, a different path, or maybe just a technique on doing something different. Or I have to educate myself more because times have changed. Back in the day, we didn't have airbrushing. We didn't have the tattooing for leather. We didn't have all these things. So I have to also educate myself. And this is where he says, into me I see. This is your authentic self, guys. For somebody, this is your authentic self. This is finding out what you want. You've got Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Wands. So somebody is trying to show you that maybe it's time for a new path, a new education. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe you just need to take a class, but you just need to definitely put whatever it is behind you and continue to move forward. I don't know who that is for, okay? I don't know who that is for. All right, let me go ahead and get a little bit more clarification on this Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, please. I know I'm asking for 2 cards, but give me some clarification on these aces. What is this opportunity that is coming? Because you now have 2 1s. You have a 2, so things are trying to come together. Definitely trying to come together for you for the month of August. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a relationship. No, thank you, though. This is about you. Definitely about you. Okay, thank you. So you're going to be having, can I have one more card to explain this last card, please? So you've got an opportunity coming to you in August. It could be at the beginning, could be in the middle, it could be at the end of August. However, there is an opportunity, and this is something that's probably going to lead you to a new progression to yourself. Yes. So in August, begin to think of what you want your future to be in the next year or two. Okay, it's sort of like doing a vision chart. Okay, if you know what a vision chart is, it's basically sort of mapping out what you would like to do and how you're going to get to that point to do it. Okay, but this is not only about what you're going to do physically for your job or whatever it is also something of your spirit. So if you're new to working on this kind of stuff, this is beautiful. You've got a celebration coming. This is an awesome. could mean, you know, a celebration of a partnership. It's the number 4, so it's building a foundation. It's grounding a relationship, a new relationship. I didn't see the 6 of Cups on here, but it's a new relationship, and it's one to keep moving for a long time, because whoever this person who's coming into your circle, or if this is you coming into somebody else's circle, like a partnership, a relationship, a family member coming back. I saw a family coming together. I don't know who that is. However, this is a beautiful, beautiful card, because there's no judgment. They're not judging you for your past. They're just seeing you right now. Okay, whoever that's for, they are not looking at your past. And that's looking at your past is you, not everybody else. Because your value is not in your past. Your value is in the person you are becoming and who you are today. That's the energy that they're seeing. If you go into, I don't know, hypothetically, go into Starbucks, go in one day and just sort of walk in, you know, sort of like, mopey. Yeah, okay, can I have a, I don't know, whatever they have, grande, blah, 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 right? And then you get your cup and you walk out, and nobody's really paying attention to you. Nobody's looking at you, kind of thing. But the next day you go in, I've done this. I've even tested it. And you would go in and you're all happy and bubbly and you feel like really good. And you're, hi, how are you today? Oh, you look nice today. You know, just anything or nothing. Just walk in a bubbly attitude. And I'll tell you, people will begin to look at you, because that is your aura is expanded and it is reaching out and touching people. And that's why it's like all of a sudden you'll be walking and people will turn and look at you that weren't looking at you, because you've expanded your aura. It is amazing. That's your electrical, that's your magnetic electrical energy. Pooh. But when you are in this, oh yeah, your aura is like this and nobody wants to be around it. So expanding your aura is huge to raise your vibrations, raise your frequencies, manifest in, and everything of that nature. You got something good coming. You got something good coming, honey. This is going to be a little work for you. And remember, selfless, not selfish. Mind second, spirit first. All right? What an amazing, amazing start of August, you guys. If you need help, go to divinewarriorintuitive.com. There's, and then also Get Balance 2020 on my other YouTube channel. A lot of free videos for your communication, energy vampires. If you feel sucked dry all the time, tells you how to help with that and who to recognize that's really sucking you dry. And that's also sucking your energies to stay low vibrational. Just a lot of videos, I've got a 3-part series on sexual abuse, how to survive, heal, and live with sexual abuse, maintain it, because it's never gone. You'll have triggers, or you'll be able to at least maintain healthy wise. But there's a lot there. So I would love for you to do that. Also, I am on TikTok now. Please visit me on TikTok. Please follow. I want to be able to answer your questions in person. And we do have a live video coming up July 30th. Ask your questions. I'm going to try to do it on YouTube. My computer's having trouble, so hopefully that will all go good. And you can ask a question July 30th, Wednesday at noon. Come see me there. Until then, we'll see you on the next reading. Take care, guys. Love you so much.